stuffed. Absolutely stuffed by Ethan Millsop. And now Mason Nelson has it underneath the hoop. His Shaq Fu is strong. He'll get it to another Tiger. Downing looking around. Brains a long two. Jonathan Sjogren, forgive me. You'd think I would know everybody's name by now, but here we go. Right to left, Crosby Ironton driving Joel Bostrom, and he will drain nothing. Isaiah Ali left to right in the home orange. Last week it was a whiteout. Here, Cole Oberfell from the wing starts driving, loses it, now kicks it out to Mason Nelson on the far wing. Thank you for joining us. Sjogren will end up with it, and we'll get a whistle. 16:52, welcome to YourLiveEvent.com and Skeeter 101.5 FM. If you're joining us on YourLiveEvent.com, we are also simulcasting on the Skeeter Sports and on the Skeeter app or at rjbroadcasting.com. Shout out to my boy Panda out in Michigan listening to us. Maybe even he would be watching us on the YourLiveEvent.com. Nelson takes it, rips it through some Shaq Fu, and he will get called for traveling. Can't get a European step out of that. 16:33, Crosby Arrington Rangers up 3-2. Captain Jack Bostrom here on the near side. It'll be Millsop. Bostrom, far wing. Captain Jack, top of the key, thought about it, now drives, now kicks it out to Millsop here on the near side wing. He'll get some front lip, nothing else. Captain Jack with the rebound, up, and Nelson will get it over to Isaiah Ali, and Ali left to right. Ali with a drive on the left side. Floats a layup in some way, shape, or form. Ali comes back up with it and fires from the left elbow and will draw a foul, and Ali, the first Tiger to go to the line. 3-2, 15:56 left here in the first half. Ollie. First one will drain, and it'll be tied at 3-all with one more to go. Ollie's second shot, nothing but net. 4-3, and the Tigers have their first lead of the evening. Sjogren, or Millsop, Captain Jack at the timeline, directing traffic. Millsop here on the near side wing. Drives in. Gets stuck. Nelson with his big old wingspan creates a loose ball. Can't get it back. Here comes Bostrom. Now Jack Kovatovich throws it up. His rebound. He'll get it himself, and he has the 5-4 lead for the Crosby Arrington Rangers. 15-15 is Sjogren, and now, oh, good Lord there, Louis Meyer trying to play prison rules. Will get called for a foul. 15-16, Isaiah Ali inbounding it right in front of his own bench. And of course to Downing. Or is that, yeah, that's Downing. Downing left wing, drives to the left side of the paint, floats a 4-footer, and it drains. 6-5, 15 minutes left. Millsop with the European step, and he'll get called for traveling. Rangers had to travel here. He forgets he's not on the bus, and he's on the court, so he'll have a turnover. 6-5. Under 15, Downing and company. Well, let's make it Isaiah Ali and company across the timeline. Now Downing, left side. Mason Nelson, left far, airballs it. Down to Millsop as fast as you can, and he will run out of bounds with it. So that'll be a change in possession, a 6-5. 14:40 here on YourLiveEvent.com and Skeeter 101.5 FM. Oh, yeah, Pizza Ranch Buffet 3. So as soon as we get those going, that'll be awesome. Ollie driving into the paint, throws it up, kicked out to Downing. Downing kicks it out to Nelson. Nelson now to Isaiah Ollie in the deep corner. Bounces around, can't. Cole Oberfeld with some Shaq Fu and a rebound. No. Captain Jack Kavatovich comes down with it right to left. Taylor from 4 feet out. It bounces around, doesn't drain. He comes in and tries to get some volleyball action. Millsap. Bostrom, Captain Jack has it at the point. Juniper Street. Nelson will come down with the rebound. And we're under 14 minutes. 13:55 to be exact. Sjogren will take it left to right here on the near side in front of the scorer's table. A little fancied in between the legs dribbling. Ooh, look at him, he's so cool. To the other side, Downing. Shoots a 3 and no. A whistle call, and Sjogren will draw the foul for the Tigers, and he will be just the second Tiger to go to the line. Third foul for the Crosby-Arrington Rangers, 13:38. Sjogren's first one, bounces around and does not drain. Cole Elberfeld, the buffet boy himself, getting a drink of water. Sjogren, second one, no. Taylor comes down with it. Now Captain Jack has it. He'll be double teamed. Now he'll give it up to Bostrom. Bostrom. Boys have got to get it across, and there's yep. So that'll be a turnover. That'll be it's not a shot clock violation. What is it? A half court violation? What is that called, Jester, when you don't get it across the line too fast? Jester don't know, nobody knows. 13:25, handoff to Ollie, and Ollie, shades of Herschel Walker's, he can't even hang on to the ball and just runs away without the ball. Either or, they'll say he was not the last one to touch it, so Ollie, underneath his own hoop, will inbound it to Downing. Downing catches it, and it goes around the world in the most dramatic of fashions, but does drain. 13-15, Pine River-Backus up 8-5. If you were paying attention in the pregame, of course, we gave the money line as, Pine River-Backus. What was it? Where's the paper? 9.5. We give it 10. Money line was 180 to 140. Captain Jack drives the line. He'll get stuck. Andrew Taylor rocking a mullet that even Billy Ray Cyrus would be jealous of. I love it. Get that man some Dapper Dan. The inbound gets stolen by Downey. Downey will get it across the timeline. Now slow it down. Now look for Cole Oberfeld on the far side wing, who will drain a Pizza Ranch 3. Buffet your way. Cole Oberfeld knows about buffets. Ethan Millsap will respond with a Pizza Ranch 3 as well. 11-8, 12:40 to the left. Isaiah Ollie double teamed as he gets across the line. We'll get a timeout. Head coach Micah Eveland will save him as we go to commercial. 11-8, 12:39 left here on your live event and Skeeter 1015.
When you buy your propane from Lakes Community Co-op, you get the propane from the pro without the pain. The pro from Lakes Community Co-op starts with the service, monitoring systems, budget programs, online bill pay with additional services from Lakes Community Co-op. They set the tank, fill the tank, monitor and deliver propane as you need. Call 1-888-935-2281 to get propane to you from Lakes Community Co-op. For more information, visit lakescommunitycoop.com.
Welcome back to YourLiveEvent.com and Skeeter 101.5 FM. If you're on YourLiveEvent.com, you may be hearing the radio commercials. You've got your own commercials. I'm sorry. Either or, we're going to continue. 12:30, 11-8. Oberfeld down low to Nelson. Nelson on the left side. Now to Oberfeld. 4 feet out. Will float it, and it will drain. 13-8. 12-20. Crosby-Arrington with the ball. Taylor gives it up at midcourt. Isaiah Ollie will pick it up and bring it back across the timeline. Sjogren here on the near side. Nelson down low, and Nelson can't hold on to the ball. Remember in football when we were like, hey, if you touch it, you're supposed to catch it? I don't know why why I thought of that. 12:02, 13-8. Tigers on top. Captain Jack and the rest of the Rangers have the ball right to left in their away whites with maroon lettering, and an Ethan Millsap from Juniper Street. No, Captain Jack with a rebound. 13-10, 11:45. Isaiah Ollie. Cole Oberfell. Sjogren. Downing. Picks up a loose ball. Drives to our layup. Can't get it. And the Rangers have it right to left. On the far side. Air ball. Trying to find that young man's name. That's Wyatt Stanton. Wyatt Stanton and another boy have each other's shoes on. Well, one boy has the blue shoe, one blue shoe and one pink shoe. Sjogren here on the near side. Drives baseline. Gets the layup to drain and will go to the line for one more as he'll draw a foul at 11:09, 15-10. Five is the largest lead of the evening. Sjogren, if he could complete this, will make it 6 and the largest lead of the evening. Sjogren, ritualistic dribbles, will throw her up. And no. Down with it now, Kidd and Lubke. And the Rangers now have it in their zone. Captain Jack has it. Lubke up, thought about it, and now he'll get called for traveling in an up and down. And I'm not sure Captain John, head coach John and assistant coach Mark, not happy with that call. That's okay. Captain Jack will go steal it, create a jump ball situation. Andrew Taylor, or Louis Meyer rather, in there, just not quick enough. 15-10, 10:47. Ollie on the far side in front of the student section. Inbounds it. Around the horn, the boys will go. Downing here on the near side wing. Down low to Taylor. That's Meyer. Either way, Sjogren gets it on the far side wing, shoots a three that misses, and here comes Ethan Millsap right up to the left elbow, and the 8-footer, no. Isaiah Ollie, another rebound, and across the timeline, and sets up in the offensive zone. Downing, far wing, Juniper Street, now moves up to the point. Ollie just to the right of the point, unloads a three, no. Rangers have it. Right to left, 10 minutes left, 15-10. Captain Jack Kavatovich has it at the key. Now to Meyer. Millsap. Stanton. Captain Jack has it from the far wing, drives now. Stanton has it on the far wing and will drain a Pizza Ranch three. Buffet your way. 15-13, 9:35 left, Oberfell. Timeline. Tries to get it down low. Meyer takes that. Gets it to Captain Jack. Thought about it. Stanton from the far corner. Unloads another Pizza Ranch three. And the Rangers, have a 16-15 lead. 9:21 timeout on Skeeter 115 and YourLiveEvent.com.
Do something fun and make new friends. Join a bowling league at Community Bowl and Pizzeria in Pine River. Community Bowl and Pizzeria has openings for all leagues: men's, women's, mixed, youth, seniors, and also Special Olympics. Enjoy some friendly competition and have a great time. Food specials offered on all league nights. Don't forget Moonlight Bowling every Saturday evening. For information on leagues or to sign up, call or stop into Community Bowl and Pizzeria in downtown Pine River. 218-587-3100.
By most service people. Major Appliance on Oak Street in Brainerd.
You join us here on Skeeter 101.5 FM and YourLiveEvent.com. Boys are getting done here with this timeout. 16-15. Rangers are on top. A little over 9 minutes left here in the first half. Head coach Micah Eveland and company drawing up a plan there. Coach John really not drawing up a plan so much as he's just giving his boys a good pep talk. English. I can R English. Well, yeah, 9:21. Downing to Ollie will inbound it on the left side. Tigers left to right. Rangers right to left. Downing gets it, now drives, and they will leave Cole Oberfeld alone underneath, and he'll get an uncontested layup, and 17-16, 9:05 left. And big pressure here from the Tigers. Once again, can we get, and it does. Oh no, it's gonna be a timeout, I believe. Yeah, it'll be a full timeout as the Rangers once yet again cannot. Your live event, Skeeter 101.5.
Community Co-op, you get the propane from the pro without the pain. The pro from Lakes Community Co-op starts with the service, monitoring systems, budget programs, online bill pay with additional services from Lakes Community Co-op. They set the tank, fill the tank, monitor and deliver propane as you need. Call 1-888-935-2281 to get propane to you from Lakes Community Co-op. For more information, visit lakescommunitycoop.com.
Save themselves. Welcome back to YourLiveEvent.com. Hey, there's Aaliyah Lewis. She's doing her studies at the local CLC. Ollie with a steal on the inbound and an uncontested layup. 19-16. Captain Jack will have it for the Rangers right to left. Aiken up on top, or no, Morta on top of Aiken, 39-35 in boys basketball. Brandon the technical, first of his name, leader of the AV club on that call. 8:36 left here. Isaiah Ollie at the line, 19-16. Ollie had 34 last Friday. He's up to 4 here now as we'll get some change in and out. Nelson will check back in. Some Mason Nelson for the Pine River-Backus Tigers. A couple of Rangers will check in, including Josh Bostrom back in. Who else checked in? What number are you? Stanton checked back in. Ollie will join the second one. The boys will have a double team. Tigers, heavy pressure here. Stanton underneath. Gets stuck, now tries to throw it to the ref, who's open, mainly because he's not playing the game. 8:21, 20-16. I assume he was trying to pass it to the ref because that was the only person in the area. Unless the people on the scorers table were calling for it. 8:15 here on the near side. Klein Bauman, we will hear from him after the game for sure. Sjogren will have it. Gets to the top of the key and he'll get a whistle call, and it will be Bostrom. He has mismatched socks too, or mismatched shoes. Wonder if there's another boy on the team. The boys just must have the same size shoe, so they can be like. Maybe during halftime I'll get Jester to switch shoes with me. We'll switch one shoe. I'll wear one of his, one of mine. We'll be just rocking it like that. 7:59, it's out of bounds. And it will be Isaiah Ollie to inbound it for Pine River-Backus Tiger. Carter Eveland getting ready to check in, and does for Jonathan Sjogren. Carter Eveland, a large portion of last weekend, adding some bench points, some bench pressure, some bench morale last week in Friday's win. A far shot by Downing in the right corner. No, Eveland giving pressure. Taylor has it across the timeline. Loses it, goes back, picks it up. Now Captain Jack has it at the point. Millsop here on the near side wing. He rotates to the top. Ballstrom. Bounce passes it down low to Taylor. Taylor with some check food. No, Nelson will come down with it. Isaiah Ollie, the ball handler, left to right across the timeline on that far side wing. Nelson on the top of the key. Back to Ollie. Nelson adding some pick. Now Ollie floats one way right. Captain Jack and company coming down. Bristol Alexson wants to come in, and the Rangers will drain a 2. And at 7 minutes, 20-19 Tigers on top. Evelyn starts driving, has the ball taken away from him, and Captain Jack has it on that far side. Floats into Andrew Taylor and alley-oop, and it's good. Rangers on top, 21-20. So both teams, Sjogren and Alexson, want to check back in. They'll hang out in the substitution zone, while Downing and company have it on the far side wing. Now drives into the baseline, gets stuck, kicks it out to Evelyn. Far wing, unloads a 3 and can. Nelson, his shot crew is strong, so he goes up, gets the rebound and 1. 6:26 left, 22 rather, to 21. And Mason Nelson. The Rangers just had a huddle on the free throw line, and Mason Nelson was a part of it. Boys might want to watch out. Might have a defector amongst us. Nelson, ritualistic dribbles, unloads the first one, and it goes in, and he'll take a break, and Alexson in for him. So Alexson, Sjogren, Downey, Ollie, and Evelyn in for the Pine River-Backus Tigers. Taylor, Ballstrom, and Captain Jack Karvatovich. Stanton and Millsop for the Rangers. Taylor, a long 3 here on the near side, misses. Crosby Ironton has it. They will be content to play some hot potato. Stanton top of the key. Andrew Taylor here on the near side wing, drives, adjusts, will get the foul, and it's a shooting foul, so he'll go to the line for 2. Make both of them. He can tie this up. 23-21. It stands now with 6 minutes left in the first half. Cole Elberfeld wants to check back in, and the first one done. Made. 23-22. Alexson will check out. Oberfeld will check in. Taylor, second one has to bounce around, but it does eventually. Drops to 23 all with 6 minutes left. Downing across the timeline, and he has it off of his own foot. Captain Jack creating a loose ball there. 23 all, 5:56. Bostrom will have it across the timeline, and Evelyn up in his business, and let's see if they say he'll be the last to touch it. Yes. So Taylor will once again try to inbound it on that far side now in front of the crowd. Bostrom. In. Double team, has to give it up to Taylor. Taylor starts driving from way away and does float it, and he'll draw the foul. 25-23 with one more to come. As now, Louis Meyer wants to check back in, and he will for Bostrom. 5:40, 25-23, Rangers up. Taylor, his free one, ritualistic dribbles. Puts it up, and no. Isaiah Ollie will come down with it and pass it quickly. Sjogren will try to draw a foul as he does the layup. Up and does successfully. 5:35, 25-23. Sjogren now at the line. Isaiah Ollie needs some water. Somebody help the boy out. There we go. Sjogren at the line. Ritualistic dribbles. Mason Nelson wants back in. He'll hang out in the substitution zone. Sjogren will miss the first one. Nelson in for Downey. Axelson in for Evelyn. Oberfell and Ollie off the lines. Sjogren to shoot the number 2. Up. Too much. And it does drain. What do I know? 25-24. Stanton, near side. Loses it. Picked up by Millsop. Back to Stanton. Stanton, the near side corner, shoots a 3. No, Cole Oberfell has it. Now slow it down and give it to Isaiah Ollie at 5:20. Left to right, Ollie. Across the timeline at 5:15. Oberfell. Trying to do that give and go. Ollie on the far side wing. Nelson here on the near side wing. We'll have it slapped away by Taylor. Ollie will get the loose ball, try to shoot, and somebody will be in the lane. And 4:55, Rangers have it come down. Stanton near side wing. Pizza Ranch 3. 28-24. The lead is up to 4. Largest lead for the Rangers has been 4. Cole Oberfell, far side wing. Air balls. Nelson with the rebound. No! Millsop comes down with it. Now Stanton. Meyer out to Captain Jack on the far side wing, who will shoot a 3. And Axelson will come down with it. Sjogren will be the ball handler left to right. 4:20 left. 28-24. Sjogren. Axelson. Down low to Nelson. Nelson fakes the give and go. Now shoots, and his shot full is strong. 28-26. 4 minutes left. I believe Isaiah Ollie all up in Captain Jack's business. Nelson will take a break, and Isaiah Downing in for Nelson. Pressure eases up for the Tigers. Taylor here on the near side wing, a cutting Captain Jack. Baseline now to Meyer. Meyer? Yeah, that's Meyer. Louis Meyer, right? Yeah, Louis Meyer. The 11th grader. I know what I'm talking about. Downing. Long 2, no. Downing, Louis Meyer comes down with it. Now tries to cut. Axelson in there. Sjogren. On the far side, left to right is the ball handler and into offensive territory. Isaiah Ollie will bring it up to the line. Sjogren, far corner. Axelson. Axelson has 2 different shoes on too. Is this hip hop? I gotta find somebody of my own shoe size, I guess. Failed shot, 3 minutes left here in the first half. Rangers up 30-26. For the Rangers, your lead scorer, Wyatt Stanton at 9. For the Tigers, 6. By Downing? Isaiah Ollie only has 5. Tigers, Downing drives at the left elbow, a twist and shout, and it does drain at 2:40. Left here in the first half, 30-28. Captain Jack has it across the line, right to left. Trying to get the boys to do something. Now Millsop has it here on the near side, drives the baseline. Fakes, puts it up, 32-28. 2:16 left. Isaiah Ollie across the timeline. Sjogren. Far wing, 2:09 left on the scoreboard, 32-28. If you know, you know. If you don't worry about it. We're playing basketball anyways. Ollie has it at the top of the key. Captain Jack all up in his business. Now he'll be double teamed. He'll shovel it to Sjogren. Downing. Top left of the key, no. And Ethan Millsop will come down with it, 32-28. 1:42 left. Coach John really talked about the Rangers having possession, keeping possession, limiting turnovers, and they have done that so far. When we talked, 22 turnovers, an average of a game, I expected to see a lot more turnovers. But the Rangers must have listened during practice, because they have really cut that down. 5 on the shot clock. And now there's 4 on the shot clock, and now it's out of bounds on a hurried pass. 1:17 left. Rangers on top of the Pine River-Backus Tigers, 32-28 on Skeeter 101.5 and YourLiveEvent.com. It's your boy Matt Thurston here. As Captain Jack steals it and has the Rangers going right to left. Now Meyer with a drive and a layup, and does. 1 minute left, 34-28, under a minute left. Sjogren left to right across the timeline. From Juniper Street, no. Millsop will, Downey uncontested, gets the loose ball, and the layup drains. 34-30, 35 seconds left. There's about a 3-second shot clock difference. Taylor underneath, tries to hook it and draws the foul, and he'll go to the line for 2 with 31 seconds left. Louis Meyer, the 11th grader. Tigers in the bonus at the 8th foul. Meyer's first one will drain. 35-30. Axelson checks in, Sjogren checks out. Ooh, somebody new. Let's see. Desmond Reynolds checks in for the Rangers. Second one misses. Downing comes down with it. No shot clock. Ollie driving left side, puts it up, and he'll go to line for 2 as he'll draw the foul, a blocking foul by the Rangers. Caden Lupke, the senior. So Ollie. Oh, the little cheerleaders started doing a cheer there. That was pretty cool. Oh, look at that. Ollie with the first one, it'll drain. They were doing like a little routine, and oh yeah, there you go. I guess it's like flag or routine. No pom-poms. I thought that was the point of having pom-poms, was to do the stuff with it. I don't know. Ollie's second shot in and out. 35-31, 20 seconds left. No shot clock. Taylor now all the way across to Louis Meyer. Reynolds left alone, drives baseline, and as he starts going to the baseline, he'll be called for traveling. So with 13 seconds left, Carter Eveland will inbound it to Klein Bauman. Klein Bauman across the timeline. Hey, has it, top of the key. 5 on the shot clock. Some ritualistic dribbling, now goes up, floats it, doesn't draw the foul. And we get a whistle. They are going to give Axelson 2. He's got on 2 different shoes too. This must be hip hop. Me and Jesse are for sure switching shoes at halftime. So with no time left, Axelson still gets his 2 as the foul was drawn by Caden Lupke. So 35-31 is the score, with 2 coming from Axelson, so he can get him within 2. Some discussion going on here at the scorers table with coaches. Isaiah Ollie was trying to offer the Crosby Ironton bench some Gatorade. Apparently they only blue Gatorade. I can understand that. I like green Gatorade myself. They will put 5 seconds back on the clock. Seems excessive to me, but that's all right. I'm just here to tell you what's happening. So Axelson will shoot his first one? No. And second one coming up. Coach John trying to hype up his bench and the fans, and it's starting to work. Axelson, ritualistic dribbles, shoots the second one and in. 35-32. Oh, it was 0.5, not 5 seconds. It was just a half second. Math is hard, bro. Electrician. We'll go to break. When we come back, we'll have the second half in stats and chat. Skeeter 1015, yourliveevent.com.
Do something fun and make new friends. Join a bowling league at Community Bowl and Pizzeria in Pine River. Community Bowl and Pizzeria has openings for all leagues: men's, women's, mixed, youth, seniors, and also Special Olympics. Enjoy some friendly competition and have a great time. Food specials offered on all league nights. Don't forget Moonlight Bowling every Saturday evening. For information on leagues or to sign up, call or stop into Community Bowl and Pizzeria in downtown Pine River. 218-587-3100.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Hanneken Insurance Agency is proud to support today's coverage. Hanneken Insurance has been serving families and businesses in central Minnesota for over 30 years. By working with an independent agency like Hanneken Insurance, the process of finding insurance that is appropriate for your goals and budget is simplified. Hanneken Insurance looks forward to seeing you at their new Pine River office location in the former U.S. Bank building on Highway 371 next to the Holiday Station, with offices also in Little Falls, Piers, or Brainerd, and online at HannekenInsurance.com.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour, July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour. Lakes Community Co-op Feed Division carries a wide variety of products, from bagged feeds to livestock equipment, bulk custom feeds, and they can assist you with all your farm and ranch needs, with on-farm analysis for ration balancing, problem solving, and feed mixing. Lakes Community Co-op can help your bottom line with controlled feed costs and maximum production. For more information on the Lakes Community Co-op Feed Division, visit lakescommunitycoop.com.
Hi, I'm Jennifer and I work at Marvin. The highlight of my day would be working with my crew. I love managing. I enjoy interacting with people and making their job easier. We always tackle every problem head on and we work as a team. It's nice going to work and, feeling valued for what you do and just getting to know everyone, and you just make friends here. If you're looking for career development opportunities, competitive pay, come join me at Marvin.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
The PRB Boosters are happy to sponsor coverage of the Tigers. Like them on Facebook for events and fundraisers. The PRB Boosters could use your help. Be part of great events and fundraisers, all built to give back and present more opportunities for the students of Pine River-Backus schools. For information or to get started, email prboosterclub1.com. Meetings are the first Monday of every month at 6 p.m. at the school. Good luck, Tigers, from the PRB Boosters.
Great people, economic viability, a wonderful place to live. Pine River, Backus, and PRB Schools. PRB Schools is a small school district with large district opportunities, providing activities and classes that involve students, making sure every student has everything to be successful. PRB Schools also offers a variety of community ed programs, a great way to learn new skills hands-on with others within the community. making connections with families, being involved with the community, becoming a community family. PRBschools.org.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Schrupp Excavating LLC is ready to serve you with any excavation project. Schrupp Excavating provides residential and commercial new construction site prep, demolition, road and driveway construction, basements, septic system design and installation, stump or brush removal, and delivery of sand, gravel, rock, dirt, and more. 43 years and still digging it right. Schrupp Excavating will have your project done right and on time. Serving Pine River-Backus, Pequot Lakes, and all the surrounding communities. Schrupp Excavating LLC. And online at schruppexcavating.com.
Restock on food, fuel, and baits at locally owned Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Station 371 has bait and tackle, quality Cenex gasoline, off-road diesel, and is the only stop with #1 diesel. Make sure to stop by to wash off the sand and salt with their indoor car wash. Open when the temp is at least 26 degrees. They'll hook you up with your fishing and hunting licenses too. Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Thank you for supporting local business.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Hanneken Insurance Agency is proud to support today's coverage. Hanneken Insurance has been serving families and businesses in central Minnesota for over 30 years. By working with an independent agency like Hanneken Insurance, the process of finding insurance that is appropriate for your goals and budget is simplified. Hanneken Insurance looks forward to seeing you at their new Pine River office location in the former U.S. Bank building on Highway 371 next to the Holiday Station, with offices also in Little Falls, Piers, or Brainerd, and online at HannekenInsurance.com.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour, July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour. Lakes Community Co-op Feed Division carries a wide variety of products, from bagged feeds to livestock equipment, bulk custom feeds, and they can assist you with all your farm and ranch needs with on-farm analysis for ration balancing, problem solving, and feed mixing. Lakes Community Co-op can help your bottom line with controlled feed costs and maximum production. For more information on the Lakes Community Co-op Feed Division, visit lakescommunitycoop.com.
Hi, I'm Jennifer and I work at Marvin. The highlight of my day would be working with my crew. I love managing, I enjoy interacting with people and making their job easier. We always tackle every problem head on and we work as a team. It's nice going to work and, feeling valued for what you do and just getting to know everyone, and you just make friends here. If you're looking for career development opportunities, competitive pay, come join me at Marvin.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. and school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
The PRB Boosters are happy to sponsor coverage of the Tigers. Like them on Facebook for events and fundraisers. The PRB Boosters could use your help. Be part of great events and fundraisers, all built to give back and present more opportunities for the students of Pine River-Backus schools. For information or to get started, email prboosterclub1.com. Meetings are the first Monday of every month at 6 p.m. at the school. Good luck, Tigers, from the PRB Boosters. Great.
And yourliveevent.com. 35-31, Crosby Arrington Rangers on top of the Pine River-Backus Tigers. We get ready for second half here. The Rangers will inbound it. Ooh, I did a little running. Little left to right. 35-32. Rangers have the ball around. Captain Jack here on the near side wing. Starts driving into the baseline. Some adjustment. Passes it off. Meyer loses the ball and now has to get some Shaq Fu going, and his Shaq Fu is strong against Mason Nelson and Cole Oberfell. 37-32, ahead by 5. Opening possession, opening basket for the Rangers. Tigers will be inbounding after it's slapped out of bounds in the midair. Did get a conversation, a moment with head coach Micah Eveland. Asked him about the second half. They're going to try a little different press formation, a little bit different defense, see if they can't shake it up. Coach John content with his boys downing from 5 feet out. Twist and shout, 37-34. Coach John content with his boys' efforts. Turnovers have been limited. Long shot from Juniper Street, Louis Meyer. Cole Oberfell comes down with the rebound. 16:40 left. Here's a Pizza Ranch 3 by Isaiah Ollie. Now he's up to 9. 37 all at 16:25. Taylor, now Captain Jack from the wing. Unloads a 3, no. Pizza Ranch 3 earlier. Buffet your way, and now Andrew Taylor will shoot from underneath. His Shaq Fu is strong enough to drain, but it's going to be a no count, no basket. So we'll get some, Hey, Miss V is not here. The photographer lady. Trailer from 3 feet out, no. Or the other photographer lady. The Ashley's here, she's cool. Ollie, near side wing. Chogren, top of the key. Nelson, near side wing, looking for somebody. Now he'll go into the paint to far side. Looks at the basket, shoots it, airballs it. Now keeps it in and throws it against Andrew Taylor's chest. And Taylor will be the last one to touch it, and Mason Nelson, trying to rile up the teammates. We'll get the inbound, Oberfell. Ollie in the corner, stuck, kicks it out to Oberfell, top of the key. Sjogren directing traffic, now moves to the top. Oberfell from Juniper Street, unloads, front lip, nothing else. As the shot clock expired, and here comes Captain Jack and company as he runs into his own boy, Bostrom. Taylor, near side wing, unloads a 3, front lip, nothing else. Ollie gets it and now tries to immediately pass it to Downing. Instead, passes it to the Rangers bench, which do catch the pass. Fortunately, it's out of bounds. One of the Ranger boys said hello to me, yelled at me. Taylor here with a layup and a drain, 39-37. And for the life of me, I cannot remember that young man's name, and he has his sweatshirt on, so I can't see his number to look at the lineup. It's a rough life being famous, boys and gals. Downing from the right elbow. No. Andrew Taylor quickly. And Downing gets in the way and swats the ball and draws a foul. And Taylor to the line with his Billy Ray Cyrus mullet. Don't tear my heart, my achy breaky heart. So Taylor will shoot from the free throw line. First to the line in the second half, 39-37. First one for Taylor, front lip, nothing else. Second free one coming up. Second one. Oh, that could have been Jay. Oh, no. We have early reports that the Pine River-Backus Tigers girls, Millsop with an interception. Ollie comes down with it, 14-40. Ollie just inside the 3, unloads, and it bounces around, and the ball is going to stay with the Tigers as Millsop will be the culprit to touch it last, even though he says he was not. The ref ain't buying it. Early reports say that the Tigers girls lost to Bram in Bram. Cole Oberfell shoots and will draw a foul, and he'll go to the line for 2. 70-56. I'm trying to confirm that. That's as the stat has it. Oh, what are we doing here? It's okay. So if that's true, they now move to 10-1 as Cole Oberfell drains his first free one, making it 40-38. Axelson will check in for the first time of this second half. Mason Nelson will check out. Second one for Cole Oberfell. The buffet boy himself shooting a free one. And draining the free one. 40-39. He's up to 8 on the evening. And an interception here, and he can't keep it in, and he'll go hang out in the stands. Unfortunately, there's nobody there to hang out with, so he'll come back into the game. 40-39, 14-27. Andrew Taylor will be inbounding it, and Sjogren intercepts it, and Taylor smart enough to get it. And Myers will give it up to Isaiah Ollie. Near side. Axelson. And let's see what the whistle here. It could be traveling. It could be, let's see, we got a potentially dangerous call. 33, that's Axelson. Potentially dangerous. At least that's what it would be in wrestling. Not sure what it is here in basketball, but change of possession irregardless. 14:08. 40-39, 14:08. Isn't there like a scary movie called 14:08? I don't watch scary movies, but I see titles. Sometimes you have to see previews when you're watching television too. Ugh. Stanton, Bostrom, top of the key, unloads a 3. No, Isaiah Ollie with it. We'll get it to Axelson. Axelson and Millsop get into it. And Millsop will draw a foul on Axelson. So Axelson to the line with his mismatched shoes. 13-47. I could not get Jester's shoes. I chased him around, but he is quick. So I'm still in my shoes. He also says that we're not the same size, so I don't know. But I was like, you're just saying that. We haven't tested. Axelson can't drain the first one, 40-39, 13-47. Second shot coming up. Moment of silence. Now Axelson shoots, front lip, nothing else. Millsop comes down with it hard against Sjogren. Bostrom stuck on the wing. Now Captain Jack here at the point. Some fancy dribbling, some driving, some shake and bake, some layup. And Captain Jack's got 2 more. He's up to 7 on the night. 42-39, 13-25. Isaiah Ollie from Juniper Street. No. Taylor will come down with it. Bostrom will be the ball handler, and he'll be double teamed immediately. And the boys now, Stanton from Juniper Street unloads and can't. Axelson comes down with it. Isaiah Ollie will be the ball carrier. Right to left on your dashboard or at your dining room table, wherever you may be joining us this evening. It's your boy Matt Thurston here for Skeeter 101.5 FM and yourliveevent.com. 13:03. We'll have an inbound in front of the fans on the far side. Bounce pass into Sjogren, handed back off to Ollie. Ollie, some ball handling skills, loses it. Sjogren gets it right back. Axelson was going to shoot a three, but couldn't find a handle, and Sjogren has it back at the timeline and now starts driving the lane and will lose it at 12:49, 42-39. So the boys ganged up on me and cornered me when I got here. Mason Nelson, Klein Bauman, and Jonathan Sjogren. And they said that if the three of them in the next year or two can go to state, Axelson from underneath, and his Shaq Fu is strong, 42-41, 12-40. That if they go to state, that the boys want me to get a Pine River-Backus Tiger logo tattoo. They said they'll pay for it. I said, all right, if you guys can go to state and play in the Target Center, we'll get a baby one somewhere on the old body. Klein Bauman, Sjogren, top of the key, backs up. Evelyn, far wing, in. Klein Bauman undershoots a three here in the near corner, and Pizza Ranch three, buffet your way. Klein Bauman drains a three. His first points of the evening, and we'll hear possibly from him after the game as well. Sjogren gets a steal, and the boys will get it back to Isaiah Ollie, right to left, across the timeline, 11:43. Ollie, ooh, thought he about it. Carter Evelyn, far wing, some dribbling, some of this, some of that, and we'll lose it. And on the other end, Bostrom will go for a layup and draw a foul. And one. So 44 all. 11:33 left. First foul by Klein Bauman. Kelliher, Klein Bauman. I must have butchered the names on Friday because head coach Micah Evelyn sent me an email today with all of the boys' pronunciations. So trying to do it better. Bostrom. His free one is good. 45-44, 11:30 left. Isaiah Ollie. Sjogren back to Isaiah Downing. Downing, far wing, drains, opens it up for Carter Evelyn, who shoots a three and misses. And now Stanton will draw a foul from Ollie, and Ollie. Klein Bauman wants back in, will join the substitution zone. Now will join the court for Isaiah Ollie. Ollie taking a break. 11:16 left, 45-44. Great close game here. Oh, I'll get you some scores. Well, I'll get you some scores from around steal here by Downing. Downing will drive the line and drain the layup. It was contested. He had to drain at 11:01, 45-46. They'll take a timeout on the court. We'll stay here. Get you some of these lineups. Let's see here. At halftime, Mora was on top of the Aiken boys, 39-32. Frank the Tank is doing hockey. Little Falls versus Northern Lakes. That's in Breezy. After one, no score. Devin the Professional is with boys basketball in Piers with Pequot Lakes, 31-21 at the half. And real time, Pine River-Backus up 46-45 here with 11:01 to go in the second half. Evelyn, Sjogren, Kleinbauman, Axelson, and Downey on the court for the Tigers. Caden Lukey, Stanton, Captain Jack, Ballstrom, and Andrew Taylor for the Rangers. You're on Skeeter 101.5 FM and yourliveevent.com. Stanton, far side. Gets to the baseline, 9-footer, shoots, nothing. Taylor comes up. Oh, he has it slapped away by Axelson, and Axelson will get it to Sjogren. And at 10:40, the Tigers have it going the other way with a 1-point lead and 10:34 left. Axelson on the far side. Tries some dribbling, loose ball, and now the boys will dive, and no jump call, but Caden Lupke will have it. We don't call traveling. Oh, we do call traveling. Look at that. I called that before the ref did. I should be a ref. No, I'm just kidding. I just knew that one. 10:25. Kleinbauman will inbound it to Carter Evelyn. Evelyn to Sjogren. Sjogren right to left. 10:20. And now Andrew Taylor wants back in the game. He'll hang out in the substitution zone. Isaiah Downey, a turning shot. 10-footer, not good. Caden Lupke, fastest one down there, and lays it up into the backboard. 10 minutes, 46-45. Downing. Kleinbauman takes the handoff, drives the lane. Axelson, layup and shoots, wants an and one, won't get it. And Axelson is actually the reason why we started with a technical foul and not a tip-off, is because he was dunking in the pregame. Captain Jack, right elbow, drains. 48-47, 9:33 left. And out of bounds. So, of course, we're always on the lookout for the smart money play of the game. Be smart with your money by contacting financial advisors Seth Jackson at Edward Jones and Crosby, 218-546-5302. A smart play still yet to come. However, I will tell you, you need to diversify your portfolio. Isaiah Ollie with a steal at midcourt, drives, and a layup hook! And that'll rile up the Tigers! And he draws a foul, so 50-47, and one coming. So Mason Nelson before was trying to rile up his team, and now Isaiah Ali helping out and drains the free one. 51-47, 9:11 left. Full court pressure by the Tigers. Taylor, baseline, drives and drains the layup. 51-49, 9 minutes left. Downey here on the near side. Double teamed and will get a push from Captain Jack. Will be the culprit. No sin bin here, so he'll just get a foul. We'll tack that up. 9 points, 4 fouls for Captain Jack Katovich tonight so far. 8:57 left. Downing will inbound it in front of his own bench here on the left side of the court. Forgive me. Ollie has it on the other side and will come across the timeline at 8:53. Sjogren, far side. Now he'll start driving, leave it for Mason Nelson on that far corner, who will step back. Thought about it. Now Cole Oberfeld, long two, nope. Drives the baseline, uses the backboard, and drains another layup. 53-49, 8:35. Taylor and company stuck. Stanton now stuck with Downey all up in his business. Ollie with a steal and a layup! 55-49, 8:24, and the Tigers are riled up. We'll take a commercial. 55-49, Skeeter 105, yourliveevent.com.
A wonderful place to live. Pine River, Backus, and PRB Schools. PRB Schools is a small school district with large district opportunities, providing activities and classes that involve students, making sure every student has everything to be successful. PRB Schools also offers a variety of community ed programs, a great way to learn new skills hands-on with others within the community. Making connections with families, being involved with the community, becoming a community family. PRBschools.org.
And yourliveevent.com. That there's Jester. He's taking care of all the technical and visual and all of that. Because your boy's only got 2 hands and 1 brain. Multitasking are hard. 55-49, 8:24. Andrew Taylor inbounding it to Captain Jack Kovatovich on the left side, going left to right. Stanton. Now they get it across. Millsop here, near side wing for Captain Jack, who will unload a 3, and no. Taylor will keep it in. Millsop will, and no. The ref will say that they're out. Little people cheerleaders, the little cheerleaders are safe. They weren't in any danger. They were paying attention. Ollie. Sjogren gets it in. Full court press by the Rangers. Downing gets it, has to come back now. Drives a great layup. 57-55, 8 minutes left. Taylor across the timeline. Stanton. Kovatovich, top of the key. Millsop, far side corner will drain a Pizza Ranch 3. Buffet your way! Pizza Ranch, Baxter or Little Falls. 7:35, 57-52. Great game here. Rangers were on top 39-35 at the half. Right now they're down by 5, 57-52 with Isaiah Downing. Twist and shoot. No. Captain Jack comes down with it, left to right. Now gets it to Taylor. Taylor, an open lane, and will draw a foul. And see if they give him the shot or if they just call the foul. 57-52. Now they're messing. Who's messing with the who in there? Who doing the scoreboard? Why? No, Tigers didn't score. 57. Yep. So it should be 57-54 with an and one coming. Yes. Now they changed the scoreboard. So it's not. So it's an and one. It's not a shooting foul. It's an and one. Here it goes. Taylor and drains. 57-52. 17. Tigers down low, and Taylor will take the steal. Isaiah Ollie in the way and will draw the charging foul. Ollie plants his feet and literally flop the best. 57-55, 7-10. So Ollie will be inbounding it right to left to either Downing or Sjogren. Rangers create a line at Juniper Street. They'll be in a 3-2 rather than a 2-3. Now man-to-man, Downing into the paint. Axelson underneath, and his Shaq Fu is strong under 7 minutes. That'll make it 61 or 59, 55, 6:50 left. Ethan Millsop, a Pizza Ranch 3, 59-58, 6:40. Ethan Millsop up to 14, which ties Isaiah Ollie and Andrew Taylor. However, Isaiah Downing leads all with 16. 6 fouls apiece. Isaiah Ollie near side 3. No. Oberfell with a rebound, looking. Finds Isaiah Ollie, and it'll be a back and forth over. So at 6:18, Rangers will get the opportunity to inbound it in front of the scorer's table. Andrew Taylor. As Klein Bauman wants in, and will for Oberfell. So Isaiah Downing. Captain Jack has it on his side, now gets across the timeline and drives. A stop and a stuff by Axelson. Don't tell him it's not Thanksgiving. Isaiah Downing. Ollie here on the near side. Juniper Street now tries to give and go, but Andrew Taylor with a shot. No, Axelson comes down with it. 5:45, 59-58. Here in Pine River-Backus. Tigers on top of the Crosby-Arrington Rangers. Boys varsity basketball here on Skeeter 101.5 and yourliveevent.com. And now we'll get a kick ball. I believe the Tigers will be, Caden Lubick back in for Andrew Taylor. Andrew Taylor, lucky he's making shots, because if he misses shots or something, we're getting him a haircut. Inbound in, Dan. No, who was that? Oh my goodness. Louis Meyer. Meyer drives and will get slapped away by Isaiah Downing, and the boys, Axelson with a layup. It's Sjogren tries to come down, and we might need a timeout as the Rangers go the other way. We'll take a timeout. Skeeter 101.5, yourliveevent.com.
And sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Schrupp Excavating LLC is ready to serve you with any excavation project. Schrupp Excavating provides residential and commercial new construction site prep, demolition, road and driveway construction, basements, septic system design and installation, stumper brush removal, and delivery of sand, gravel, rock, dirt, and more. 43 years and still digging it right. Schrupp Excavating will have your project done right and on time. Serving Pine River, Backus, Pequot Lakes, and all the surrounding communities. Schrupp Excavating LLC. And online at schruppexcavating.com.
Restock on food, fuel, and baits at locally owned Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Station 371 has bait and tackle, quality Cenex gasoline, off-road diesel, and is the only stop with #1 diesel. Make sure to stop by to wash off the sand and salt with their indoor car wash.
Back to Skeeter 101.5, yourliveevent.com. Isaiah Hawley, near side wing, unloads a three. Fall. Axelson picks up the rebound. His Shack Fu not strong enough to get around Meyer, and Captain Jack has it left to right. 4:50. We have a Jonathan Scogan went down hard. That's why we went to commercial. He has been able to walk off of the court and is being seen by the Essentia Health trainer. I forget his name. Oh, it might be written down here. Oh, that's the Rangers here. Athletic trainer. Oh, yeah, Donovan Tiberg. I knew that. So Donovan Tiberg, the trainer here for the Tigers, working on Sjogren. I'm personally thinking he probably just cramping up. It's kind of warm in here. Ollie checks out. Evelyn checks in. Caden Lupke from the line. Into the bonus, the Tigers are. 7-6 are the fouls, and he'll drain the first one. 61-59. Tigers now have the lead. Second one coming up. Andrew Taylor wants to check in. He's in the substitution zone. Caden Lupke. Second one drains. 62-59, and Lubke and Taylor checking in out for each other. I thought tattoos made you strong. You know. 4:30 left, 62-59. Downing from top of the key, front lip, nothing else. And Ethan Millsop's got to get his face out of the way. Captain Jack comes down with it. Millsop across the timeline with it. Hands it off to Meyer. Captain Jack now top of the key, screaming instructions. Give and go, and Klein Bauman there for the interception at 4 minutes, 62-59. Top of the key, Carter Evelyn here on the near side wing. Given shot. Bounced around almost. Louis Meyer, near side, drive. Stanton, near side corner, unloads a Pizza Ranch 3. 65-59. 3:40 left. Downing at the free throw line. Gives it to Oberfell at the top of the key. Kleinbauman with a shot. No. Carter Evelyn will shoot a three. It bounces back to him. Now from the left elbow. Shoots again. No. Kleinbauman comes down with it. Downey now shoots and gets it to drain. 65-61. 3:11 left. Captain Jack Kutovich has it for the Rangers, left to right. Millsap on the timeline. Back to Captain Jack. He'll get it across the timeline just in time. Meyer, right elbow. Captain Jack, right corner. Front lip, nothing else. Evelyn. Kleinbauman, across the timeline. He told me he was going to do stuff tonight. Down low. Oberfell, far side. Air ball. Axelson and Andrew Taylor get into jump ball situation. Possession arrow with the Tigers. So Kleinbauman will be inbounding it from underneath his own hoop. And now we have a conference here by a couple of the refs. And if two are conferencing, the third one might as well come on over. And right when he gets there, they break it up. They don't want to talk to you. .239 left, 65-61. What a great game. Back and forth. Largest lead as Axelson gets the inbound, puts it up and draws the foul for two. Largest lead for the Pine River-Backus, 7 points. Largest lead for the Rangers, 6 points. Rangers lead right now by 4. Axelson at the line for free. 2 free ones. First one, ritualistic dribbles. First one drains, 65-62. Free one number 2 coming up. Dribbles, shoots, drains, 65-63. We'll get a whole timeout from Skeeter 101.5 FM and yourliveevent.com.
Event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search Your Live Event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
When you buy your propane from Lakes,
yourliveevent.com. Some of you can hear the Skeeter 101.5 FM radio commercials.
The process of finding insurance that is appropriate for your goals and budget is simplified. Hennigan Insurance looks forward to seeing you at their new Pine River office location.
Thank you for joining us. 65-63 Tigers trying to figure it out. Aiken comes from behind in Mora and beats them 79-71. And I can confirm PRB now 10-1, girls rather. Boys here trying to figure it out with 2:30 left. Captain Jack has the ball with Carter Eveland all up in his grill. Here on the near side wing. Stanton from 3, drains a Pizza Ranch 3. Cool. Downing, far wing, 68-63, 2:09 left on the scoreboard rather. Kleinbauman. Downey shoots a 3. Pizza Ranch 3 is good. 68-69. 155. And we'll get a blocking call on Oberfell. And because we're in the bonus, Andrew Taylor and his mullet will go to the free throw line. For 2. Isaiah Ollie wants to check back in, and the refs will allow it for Cole Oberfell. Ollie, Evelyn, Klein-Bauman, Downey, Axelson. For the Tigers, Captain Jack, Stanton, Millsop, Louis Meyer, and Andrew Taylor for the Rangers, and he'll drain the first one, 69-66. What did we say? Like by 4, I think. I think it was like 4.5 by 4. Either or, Klein-Bauman is stuck in the far corner. Shoots a 3, no. Stanton here. Yeah, I think I gave him 4. A drive, kicks it out. Millsop steps up, thought about it, now steps up, now kicks it out to Jack. Louis Meyer here at the top of the key, no. Isaiah Ollie gets it to Axelson. Axelson across the timeline. Downey here on the near side wing. Ollie from Juniper Street! And Bauman and Millsop will be the culprit for touching it last. 69-68, 69-66. How about I say it correctly? Downing, twist and shoot. Does. 69-68, 1:11 left. Make a wish! Captain Jack, some fancy dribbling, comes across. Evelyn's one elbowing. No, Taylor. Millsop, far corner. Drains a Pizza Ranch 3. 72-68. 53 seconds left. Downing, far wing. Ollie here, near side wing. Front lip. Axelson. Captain Jack has it. 42. 72-68. Captain Jack across the timeline, and Klein-Bauman with the foul will send Captain Jack to the line. 68-72. Crosby Ironton Rangers on top, 37 seconds left. Captain Jack Hudovich to shoot the first of 2 free ones. And makes that one. 73-68. Pequot Lakes traveled to Piers for a win, 68-50 in boys basketball. Girls, Pine River-Backus girls Tigers lost to Bram, 70-56. Second one by Captain Jack, no. And Andrew Taylor, last one to touch it, and he goes out of bounds, so 73-68. 34 seconds left. Ollie has the ball across the timeline. Evelyn, top of the key. Downey, far side wing. Shoots! Nope. Klein-Bauman. Andrew Taylor. Captain Jack has it. 22 seconds left. Taylor. Ollie tries to get an interception and almost runs into Coach John. And it's out of bounds on Ollie. 73-68. There's no shot clock. 16 seconds left. Andrew Taylor, Louis Meyer, Captain Jack, and Carter Evelyn will come up and get the foul. 13.5 seconds. Captain Jack at the line again. 73-68. Crosby Ironton Rangers on top here in boys basketball. Aiken boys beat Mora. Captain Jack drains the first one, 74-68. 3 up to 6 now. Largest lead of the evening for the Rangers. Captain Jack, second one, drains. They will tie the Tigers with 7 as the largest lead. 10 seconds. Downey unloads a 3. Back lip, nothing else. Captain Jack and Isaiah Ollie come down with it and create jump ball situation. Possession arrow with the Tigers, and Captain Jack will go to the line. Or that's not jump ball. I guess it's a foul by Isaiah Ollie. His 4th of the night. Isaiah Downing definitely. Millsop has 17. Downey and Taylor have 15 apiece, and Captain Jack will miss the first one. 75-68, 6.5 seconds left here in Pine River-Backus. Captain Jack Hudovich. Second free one up and good. 76-68. Downing has it. 5-4-3 from Juniper Street. Unloads a three and he'll airball it and will be done with the game. And the Rangers pull it out. 76-68. We'll take a commercial break and we'll be back. See if we can get interviews or whatnot.
Pain from the pro without the pain. The pro from Lakes Community Co-op starts with the service, monitoring systems, budget programs, online bill pay with additional services from Lakes Community Co-op. They set the tank, fill the tank, monitor and deliver propane as you need. Call 1-888-935-2281 to get propane to you from Lakes Community Co-op. For more information, visit lakescommunitycoop.com.
Do something fun and make new friends. Join a bowling league at Community Bowl and Pizzeria in Pine River. Community Bowl and Pizzeria has openings for all leagues: men's, women's, mixed, youth, seniors, and also Special Olympics. Enjoy some friendly competition and have a great time. Food specials offered on all league nights. Don't forget moonlight bowling every Saturday evening. For information on leagues or to sign up, call or stop into Community Bowl and Pizzeria in downtown Pine River. 218-587-3100.
When you buy your propane from Lakes Community Co-op, you get the propane from the pro without the pain. The pro from Lakes Community Co-op starts with the service, monitoring systems, budget programs, online bill pay with additional services from Lakes Community Co-op. They set the tank, fill the tank, monitor and deliver propane as you need. Call 1-888-935-2281 to get propane to you from Lakes Community Co-op. For more information, visit lakescommunitycoop.com.
Do something fun and make new friends. Join a bowling league at Community Bowl and Pizzeria in Pine River. Community Bowl and Pizzeria has openings for all leagues: men's, women's, mixed, youth, seniors, and also Special Olympics. Enjoy some friendly competition and have a great time. Food specials offered on all league nights. Don't forget moonlight bowling every Saturday evening. For information on leagues or to sign up, call or stop into Community Bowl and Pizzeria in downtown Pine River. 218-587-3100.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Hannikin Insurance Agency is proud to support today's coverage. Hannikin Insurance has been serving families and businesses in central Minnesota for over 30 years. By working with an independent agency like Hannikin Insurance, the process of finding insurance that is appropriate for your goals and budget is simplified. Hannikin Insurance looks forward to seeing you at their new Pine River office location in the former U.S. Bank building on Highway 371 next to the Holiday Station, with offices also in Little Falls, Piers, or Brainerd, and online at HannikinInsurance.com.
Restrictions apply. Mike's Miller's Roofing, Siding, and Gutters. For details and a free estimate, 218-831-1907.
On a winter morning in Minnesota, electricity means the furnace kicks on, the lights flip up, and the day begins. No matter how.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Sweet.
All right, 15 seconds.
All right, my man.
Those everyday moments. Reliable power, local service, member owned. That's the value of electricity you can count on all winter long.
Growing Power is your local touchstone energy cooperative. Reliable, local, essential.
Welcome back to yourliveevent.com and Skeeter 1015 for you Skeeter Knights. Be happy. Crosby boys pull it out 76-68. Now joining me in the sports booth, Captain. Oh, not Captain, rather. You are kind of a captain.
No, man, the kids are the captains.
You got Captain Jack. We have head coach John Hogue of the Crosby Arlington Rangers. Coach, tell us about what you're feeling right now in that crazy win.
You know, honestly, I'm just really proud of my kids. You know, we've had the last couple weeks, we've had some barn burners, and we've got really close games, and we just haven't quite pulled it out. And that one tonight, The kids just stuck with it for 36 minutes. The rebounding at the end of the game was what it was. They got a lot of shots up, and it was a great job by our guys. We got the rebound at the very end of the game, got the outlet, and then made our free throws, and that's what it comes down to.
You're leading at the half, 35-32. We saw in that first half, we talked in the pregame, of course, cutting down the turnovers, you said, by half. We didn't see too many turnovers. Talk to us a little bit about how the boys listened there.
So, actually, we had 15 turnovers at half. That it didn't seem like it, but it kind of the same thing. I was on the radio last game, too. I think why it doesn't look like as many turnovers is because we're really buying. These kids are buying into defense. So when we are making a turnover now, no one's like looking at each other. We're all sprinting back. And that was at the very end of the game. We had a couple turnovers. We put pressure on the ball. They missed the layup. And then we had the other guy sprint down and get the rebound. And that's probably why it doesn't look like as many turnovers, because I got to give all the credit to the kids. The kids and my assistant coaches have been absolutely phenomenal.
Coach, well, it definitely looked better. Are you happy with what you saw from your boys?
Absolutely. I mean, how can you not be happy, right? Again, like I said, the last couple games, like we've been having some barn burners. We lost by 2, we lost by like 6 or 8. We've been right there in games, but we just haven't quite gotten over that edge. And today, look, it don't matter who you play. Pine River's a tough team. You got to give them Ollie. I'm going to shout out to Ollie. That kid is one heck of a ball player, And so for us to pull this out and at the very end, like I said, I can't be more proud of my kids and my assistant coaches.
Coach, you have to be happy with the win. Of course, as a coach, you got to nitpick something. What are you going to nitpick as we move forward?
Turnovers.
Very
simply.
We're just echoing that.
We're echoing. And, that's one of the things, like at the very end of the game, we did get a couple steals, right? So it's turnovers both ways. We're gonna sharpen up our press a little bit, too. We were trying to work on a little bit yesterday in practice. My assistant, Darshawn Woodson, was really working with them, and they got a little bit better today, and you can tell that, in our press. We really are causing some havoc on that press. And that, again, I'm going to give my assistant coaches and my kids. They're the ones that pulled it out today.
We talked in the pregame, of course, Pine River-Backus plays a fast-paced basketball game. We expected a full court. It seemed like your boys were playing full court plus.
We're going to play faster. I'll tell you right now, a lot of people think they play fast. You wait till you play us. We are going. We are going to push you for 36 minutes. We're going to find out. There's lots of teams that can play for a half. We want to find out if you can play for the full game. Every day, we are on the line. We are running every day. We condition every day. It doesn't matter what day it is. So in our style, I know that Pine River likes to push it, but we wanted to find out today, and that's why we were pushing it even more.
Andrew Taylor breaks out, comes up with, I believe, 21 or 19, forgive me. You've got to be happy in that. You also had a couple other kids in Captain Jack and Millsop pulling up 16 or 18 apiece as well.
Yes,
Coach.
Andy has been working extremely hard in practice, and Andy takes a lot of pride in getting rebounds, and he came to play tonight. I got to give a big shout out to Andy. Ethan Millsop, he's my sniper. He is an absolute sniper, and that's what tonight, they left him alone a couple times in that corner. You leave Ethan alone, that's going to be 3 every time. That's just, Ethan is an absolute sniper. And, of course, Jack's Jack. You can never say enough about Jack, and Jack's very composed. Jack never gets upset. It doesn't matter what happens. Jack just stays very calm.
Yeah, Jack, I like how he does keep his composure on the court. Coach, you're going to ride this high for a little while. What are you taking into practice into the next game from here?
Well, to be honest with you, I'm going to ride this high on the bus ride home, and that's it. I'll get 40 minutes, and that's it. And then I got home, and my wife already has the next team already up at home. She's already texted me, so a shout out to my wife. I love you, babe. We're going to be going home right now. We're in the middle of the season, right? We'll enjoy the bus ride, let the kids enjoy the bus ride, and then we got to get right back to work.
Coach, playoffs are on the horizon. Next man up always becomes a mantra. What are the keys to keeping your kids healthy, keeping them motivated?
I really think with the new year, you got to give kids a little bit of time off here and there, right? But right now for us, the kids are buying in. This is what it is. This is what basketball is. Basketball is a long season, and it is a grind, But our kids, if you look, some of our kids are leaving right now. They're perfectly fine. That's what I'm saying. I know a lot of teams think they play fast. We're going to push it. We're going to push it.
Coach John Hogue of the Rangers from Crosby Ironton. Coach, great game. Congratulations to you and your boys. Thanks on the rest of the campaign.
Thank you for having me. And always when I'm on the radio or anywhere, it's always go see I go.
Absolutely. Go see I go. And they did here in Pine River-Backus. It was a barn burner. It was crazy. shout out to Jonathan Sjogren. Hopefully it's just a cramp or, hyperextended ACL, MCL, whatever. Whiplash in the shoulder or whatever you get, either or. Around the league, Pine River-Backus girls did lose to Bram 70-56. They moved to 10-1 on the season. Crosby Ironton Rangers win here. They move to 4-8 on the season. Pine River-Backus dropping this one now moves to 4-7 on the season. It's your boy Matt Thurston here. Tomorrow we'll have nothing. On Thursday, we'll have some, I know that the Aiken girls will be in Aiken because they'll be on your live event because I got to go set it up so that way people can see that I'm setting up the equipment correctly. Other than that, on Friday, I think I'm somewhere as well, too. Either or. We'll be doing sports, of course, as well. From Pine River-Backus, yet again, let's see, Northern Lakes up 1 on top of Little Falls in hockey after 2 periods. Aiken boys beat Mora 79-71. Pequot Lakes boys beat Pure 68-50. And the CI boys win here 76-68. Love you, Dad. For the rest of you, remember to always put water in your ramens before you start the microwave.
This has been a local sports presentation on R&J Broadcasting. Thank you for joining us. And again, thanks to all of our...